What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I had to jump on live real fast. I know that a lot of people are, but I wanted to share my screen and actually go through this with you guys. Actually, looking at the screen, looking at the season, looks like a bit of a tough one, if you ask me. Well, preseason, I mean, that doesn't really matter, but the Hall of Fame game, we got Pittsburgh week 1. And that should be pretty fun. I think that a couple of us Cowboy fans will be trying to go to that. We got the Chargers at the Chargers week 2 for preseason. Week 3 we got Baltimore, we got Kansas City, and then we got Houston. So our regular season gets pretty crazy early. So week 1 we got the Los Angeles Rams. Now they're not as strong as they normally had been, and knowing that homeboy will be out, there's no more Gurley. I feel a lot more confident about this Rams game right here. Week 2, we have Atlanta at Dallas, and I feel a little bit confident about this game as well. We handled Atlanta pretty well last year. It was a closer game than what it really showed, but I'm not sure that I've seen any of the pieces that Atlanta added really that really adds a threat, and that's even including Todd Gurley. Week 3, now this one right here is a little tough for me. This is where the schedule starts to get a little bit, it starts to take off a little bit. We got Seattle at Seattle. If you know anything about that 12th man, it's really hard to play there. But I will say this. The thing about Seattle is Seattle's one of those teams that if you catch them early, you might be able to catch them slipping. When they start catching their stride around mid-season and late season, that's when it's really tough there. So September 27th playing there, I know that we haven't had that great a success playing them there early as of late, but I think that we have a good shot there. The Cleveland Browns actually come into Dallas, and that is a bit of a trap game. Now, Cleveland hasn't shown the ability to be a great team, but they do have some weapons there and some guys that will have a lot to prove coming into Dallas. Guys like Jarvis Landry. Right now, Odell Beckham is not Odell Beckham, sorry. Well, Baker Mayfield, that's the type of game right here that could be a showcase game for him. And I'm not sure if Kareem Hunt's still on their team or not, but they got Chubb. This is the type of game that he can showcase. So I think that the Browns could be a problem here. And then you got the New York stinking Giants. In week 5, they come to Dallas. That right there, I mean, as of late, we've owned the Giants, but if you got to circle this game right here, because this is the Garrett game right here. And this right here, this week, it'll be prime time. CBS, Tony Romo's probably going to be doing that game. The storyline is going to be a big one where it's Garrett versus his old team, and they're going to try and stick it to us. It's already bad enough that we have the Giants rivalry, but you have that storyline on top of it. You got week 6, Kyler Murray coming into Dallas. I mean, I know that it's a new coaching regime, but these type of mobile quarterbacks like Kyler Murray has been a thorn in our side thorn in our side. So this Arizona Cardinals game will not be an easy one. Then we have the Redskins week 17. So we have a stretch of at least 3 home games. And we get the Redskins coming in. And this one, I'm sorry. We go to the Redskins. So this one won't be easy because I believe that the Redskins are building something really, really tough down there. No matter what you may think about them, this is a really good coaching staff that they brought in. They actually have been drafting pretty well over the years. And it might be just that they needed a coach to turn everything around. This right here is not an easy game, this Redskin game right here. I'm not going to give any, how do I say it? I'm not going to give any prediction right now. I'm just going to tell you guys how this stacks up. The Philadelphia Eagles, we're at Philly. So this is a tough stretch for us, guys. We're at Philadelphia for a night game, for the primetime game. Obviously there's bad blood there. They put us out the playoffs last year, and this is a battle of the 1 and 2 in the NFC East, so it's not going to be easy. And then we follow that up with the Pittsburgh Steelers game when they come to us. And the last time that they came to us, well, actually, the last couple of times we beat the Steelers, so I'm okay with that. But understand this game right here will probably be the highest televised game of the year. This one right here, Pittsburgh Steelers and Dallas Cowboys, because there's a lot of tradition in that game. It's a rivalry. It's a rivalry that goes all the way back to the 70s. And we have some of the biggest fan bases. So this one right here we'll have high viewership. You'll probably have Romo doing that game as well. Then we follow that up with the Minnesota Vikings, who are a playoff team, a perennial playoff team, and that's going to be a tough one right there. So like, just think about it. All these tough type of matchup games that we've had that we're going to have in a row. Then we got Washington coming to us on Thanksgiving, which could be a game that I possibly might want to go to. So I'm going to look into flights and stuff like that. But that's a game that I have circled right here. Another game that I have circled is, I'm sorry, I went down too fast. It's this Ravens game because this is right here. I'm not necessarily in Baltimore, but Baltimore's only an hour away. This might be one that I actually try and go to. This Cowboy and Ravens game on a Thursday night. So this one, that's going to be tough. Lamar Jackson at home on a Thursday night. Dallas got to come in with them white uniforms. Man, look, that one, and that game might actually mean something. At this point, they say the real football starts after Thanksgiving, and after Thanksgiving, our first test is the Baltimore Ravens. So that's a really tough one. But I think our schedule softens up a bit. But they're going to come to play, and we go to Cincinnati Bengals. And history shows that we've always had a tough time playing in Cincinnati. Ever since I've been born, ever since I've been a Cowboy fan, we've had a really tough time in Cincinnati. So you can't overlook that game. Then you follow that game up with San Francisco at Dallas, which we know San Francisco is the Super Bowl runner-up. So that one won't be easy. There'll be a chip on shoulders. Guys like Richard Sherman coming in. San Francisco is a very similarly built football team to us. So we'll see how we match up in Week 15. But as you see, the schedule just not getting easier. We have Philadelphia, Week 16. They come to Dallas. This game right here will probably mean something as far as the standings go in the NFC East, barring any type of injury. Now, looking at our schedule, man, we're playing a lot of physical teams, and that all obviously happens when you're playing against the AFC North because they're probably top to bottom the most physical division in football. So we'll be playing Philadelphia in a physical type game in Week 16, and then the Giants, we finish that up in Week 17, which could mean some NFC East stipulations as well. So in looking at this, I am, pretty happy with what I'm seeing out of the schedule as I change the ticker. I'm pretty excited because it lets me know that, maybe football will still be on track. Maybe we'll still have something to look forward to. But I'm a little nervous because, as I'm looking at the schedule, man, they did us no favors, man. This is going to be a really, really tough one here. Really, really tough one. So as I got some people that's on live and I can turn on the comments or whatnot, let me know what you guys think of this schedule. I'll probably do a schedule recap with Elton at some point, and we'll probably go over what we think wins and losses will be. But as of now, what we got right now is the schedule was released today. To me, it looks like a really tough one. And although last year I said I think we finished 12-4, 11-5, I'm still going to do a show anyway, even though I was wrong last year. Because last year actually fooled me a lot. I was so excited when I saw it. And this one right here, man, it gets really, really tough in the middle. So we're probably going to have to stow away some of those games early, like the Rams. We're going to have to find a way to gut out that Seattle game. We're going to have to beat the Falcons and the Browns. We got to win those type of games. And also, we got to try and bank some of these NFC East games early again as well. Like this Giants game, although it would be highly emotional with Jason Garrett coming back, got to find a way to bank it. This Arizona game, we got to find a way to win. Because once we get to this Washington game, it starts getting real. We'll have Philadelphia, Steelers, Vikings. I mean, and then once you get towards the tail end of the schedule, you start running into the playoff teams, which is the deep playoff teams, which is the Ravens, the 49ers. So, yeah, I mean, this thing right here, the schedule is really real. I'm just excited, guys. If anybody has anything, feel free to comment. Thank you, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. Make sure that I put that banner up right there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. And I'll make sure to keep these things coming. All right. But right now, schedule's released. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, guys. Peace.